Welcome to the deep dive. We looked at a couple of YouTube videos you sent over, all about the science of music and the brain.
Yeah, fascinating stuff.
So our goal here is to really pull out the key ideas, focusing on rhythm and melody and how our brains actually handle them.
Right. We'll touch on how music gets processed, the impact of those rhythmic and melodic parts, and some really quite surprising effects it can have.
Okay, let's dive in. First off, processing. The videos made it clear it's not like there's one music button in the brain, is there?
No, not at all. That's a key point. It's really a widespread neural event. Lots of different brain areas are involved simultaneously.
So like which areas are we talking about?
Well, you see activity in motor control regions, maybe, anticipating the beat or tapping your foot.
Right, okay, makes sense.
Then there are the emotional centers, obviously reacting to the feeling, the mood of the music, and memory regions too. Music is so often tied to our past experiences, right? It activates those pathways.
So it's this complex network,
Mm-hmm.
all working together.
Exactly. It's quite sophisticated.
Now, rhythm. The videos seem to suggest this is incredibly fundamental for us, even babies.
Oh, definitely. Humans seem inherently drawn to rhythm. There's this natural tendency to synchronize, to align ourselves with a beat.
You feel it, don't you? That urge to move.
You do. And there's a thought that this synchronization, this connection to rhythm, might be deeply linked to our basic motor skills.
How so?
Well, think about walking. It's rhythmic. Regular patterns help coordinate movement, so this attraction to rhythm might be foundational.
Huh. Interesting connection. Okay, what about melody, the tune? How does that translate into, well, feelings?
Yeah, melody and emotion are tightly linked. Now, culture plays a big role in how we interpret specific melodies, of course.
Sure, what you grow up hearing.
Exactly. But there also seem to be some, let's say, more general tendencies, like rising melodies often feel a bit more uplifting or exciting, whereas falling contours can sometimes signal sadness or maybe resolution, like the end of a phrase.
So our brains might be kind of pre-wired to pick up on those shapes and sound, alongside the cultural learning.
That seems to be the idea, yeah, a mix of biology and experience.
Okay, now for some of those surprising effects, the videos mentioned musical chills. What's going on there?
Ah, the chills. It's fascinating. That experience is linked to spikes of activity in the brain's pleasure and reward centers.
The same ones involved in, like, food or other enjoyable things.
Precisely those. It's often triggered by something unexpected but really pleasing in the music. Maybe a sudden harmonic change or a soaring part of the melody, your brain goes, wow.
That is wild. And the memory connection seems huge, too. Everyone's got songs that just transport them, right?
Absolutely. And it makes sense because music engages so many different brain areas, including those vital for storing and retrieving memories.
So a song acts like a key.
A very potent key sometimes. It can unlock vivid memories, the feelings tied to them, sometimes from years and years ago. It's quite powerful.
Which leads to the therapeutic potential mentioned, using music for rehab or managing conditions.
Right. Given how music activates motor, emotional, cognitive, and memory circuits all at once, you can see the potential.
Yeah.
It offers a way to engage the brain quite holistically, which could be beneficial for recovery after, say, a stroke, or even in managing conditions like Parkinson's or dementia.
So wrapping this up for everyone listening, the big picture is that music isn't just background noise. It gets your whole brain working in this really coordinated dance.
That's a great way to put it. Vast networks lighting up.
And our connection to it through rhythm and melody seems really deep-seated, biological almost.
Very much so. It affects our emotions, our memories, even our physical state in profound ways.
Highlights how wired we are for music, doesn't
That
it?
really does.
So final thought then. Knowing how deeply music engages your brain, how could you maybe use it more intentionally? Perhaps for learning or boosting memory or just for, enhancing your well-being.
Definitely something worth exploring.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into music and the brain.